Hey guys, this is Reggie from PCU. Welcome to my build video. In this video I'm gonna try to show you my current PvP setup. In my opinion, this is the most strongest and flexible stamina class for stamina classes, of course. Most strongest and flexible PvP setup. You can use this build on every stamina classes except stamina Nightblade. Let's check our stats now. We have almost 40k maximum stamina, 33k maximum health, 12.3k maximum Magicka. If we use potion, we get 1.4k stamina recovery, 3.8k weapon damage. Weapon crit is 40% almost. When we use armor buff, we have 23k spell and physical resistance, 3.5k crit resistance. On offensive bar, weapon damage is 4.1k and crit resist is 3.3k. So let's buff our weapon damage enchantment. As you guys can see, it's going 4.6k. Kinda insane damage, right? So let's check the items now. If we go items, we have one heavy, only one heavy armor and its chest. I'm using 6 medium, 1 heavy. If you guys you gonna use one or two heavy, one of them must be chest because it's the best option. You can get the highest resistance from heavy. So the all other items is medium, like head and shoulders here, blood spawn. Wow, head and shoulders. We have blood spawn, head, blood spawn, shoulder. I'm using 3 stat enchantment on every piece of items. Gonna explain it later. We have fury as chest and 2 fury rings and weapon and sword and shield is fury as well. The others here, hulking hands, hulking waist, shoes and legs is hulking with the 3 stat enchantment as well. We have hulking necklace as well as infused weapon damage enchantment and infused weapon damage enchantment on one of the fury ring as well. One protective with stamina recovery. So the only problem we have with this build, if you can't sustain it, you're gonna get some trouble because our recovery is not that much. I'm getting my sustain by burst stamina back from potion. I'm using crit potion, by the way. The 7.5k stamina immediately, as you guys can see, it restores 7.5k stamina immediately. That helps me kinda often, and I'm sustaining myself with bull netch and this skill. This leeching vines helps me like crazy. What it does is here, if you go green balance and this passive, as you guys can see, it gives me 250 magicka or stamina, whichever resource is lower. Let's read the leeching vine feature or passive, whatever it is. It procs every 0.9 second. That means it can proc my this nature's gift passive every 1 second. So you get 25 zero stamina or magicka every 1 second. And trust me, you get most of the time stamina 1. So that's why I'm using this skill. If you can't sustain it, you can go meditate to sustain yourself, and it also gives you free major protection with the passive here. While you in meditate, you get free major protection. The other skills is kinda classic: mushroom, vigor, armor buff, and trees I'm using. Sometimes I'm using the spell wall as well. On offensive bar, we have Dawnbreaker as offensive ultimate, Bird of Prey I'm using. This is really a nice skill if you playing Cyrodiil or something. Not sure for Imperial City because you don't really need to kite that much in this place. But in Cyrodiil you can really use this and you can really feel it how it's actually strong. You can kite faster, you can deal the burst damage more, you know. That's why I'm kinda like this skill. We have Subterranean Assault, Executioner as single target. This is like, let me explain this. Most of the people says that single target executioner is kinda bad idea because when you burst people down, you need AoE executioner to kill all of the people who is low HP. And this is the single target, so you can't AoE them. Guys, we have kinda enough damage to kill that plebs who cannot survive with 10% HP, who cannot roll dodge, or who cannot avoid from one executioner. So we want this executioner, the single target one, just because for heal bots or tanky people, because you need to give them the highest damage possibility you can ever do. When you burst heal bots down, when you get them the executioner HP, it's like most of the time you killing them with one executioner skill. With AoE ones, they just surviving. They just can heal. They can fucking block or something. This is the reason why I'm using the single target one. The next skill is dizzying swing, of course, our main damage skill, and forward momentum. So let's check our mundus. The mundus is warrior I'm using. As a food, I'm using max health and max stamina. The PvE one, most of the time people using this for PvE. By the way, as I said, if you can sustain, you can slot meditate, and you can use, of course, dubious or the new food. I forgot the name. I guess I don't even have it. It gives you max health recovery, max stamina, and stamina recovery. The golden food. Let's take a look at our CPs now. Let's start from here. We have 70 point sprinter, 51 point warlord, 64 point mooncalf, 37 point tenacity. I'm also heavy attacking pretty often in fights, so this is also helps me to sustain myself, by the way. And what? Okay, let's test our setup in fight. There we go. Wow! Thanks, bro. Nice stones. Oh, King Assa here. Anyway, and 61 point tumbling, 40 point shadow ward. Let me actually move out from here. It's kind of free stone, so I don't want to give it back. See you, bro. Well, easy money, guys, easy money. Get me out of loading screen. Yeah, let's keep checking the CPs. We have 33 blessed, the healing done buff, 72 master at arms, which buffs our direct damage, and as you guys know, all we have is direct damage on stamina warden. 44 point precise strikes, 58 the penetration one, 64 mighty, 70 for crit resistance, 72 for ironclad. This is the best CP you can ever use as defensive one to get your ass covered from night blades, by the way. 64 elemental defender, 64 hardy. I'm not putting any point on thick skinned because we have armor buff and it's already reducing 8% from every damage, so we can basically think like we already get covered 8% from thick skinned, you know, like other classes. For example, on stamina sword you don't have this passive. I used to put 6 or 7% here on my stamina sword. If I have this one, I don't really like to put any point on thick skinned. If we go here, nothing is here, so CPs are done. And yeah, this is what it is. And for other, like as I said, this is a kind of flexible build, guys. You can change the traits. I'm kind of fine. I can survive kind of enough, you know, like I can even drop my one protective. If you can't sustain yourself, if you feel you are not tanky enough, you can go one more protective, or you can put one more recovery or something. This is really flexible build. You can change anything you want, even on stamina nightblade. If you change fury for, like, if you put shackle instead of fury, this build gonna still work like a truck, you know. So yeah, this is what it is.
Gelir bıçaklarda yemiş yaraş bu yalında geçimdi bu altayda kubular yürümüş. Anayı bıçak geri havadı ve sazı türer çuğurun su içip havadı hastığa altayda Sıyğır